Hello, hi, a very good morning from my side. How is it going? Well, today I'm gonna deliver Science Daily. It's a website from Google. It's www.sciencedaily.com. So, top science news. It's one third of China's urban population at risk of city sinking, new satellite data shows. Okay, that's the first topic that I'd like to deliver to you. By the way, alright, another topic is about $38 trillion in damages each year. World economy already committed to income reduction of 19% due to climate change. Okay, I'm gonna talk about climate change. It's a state of the art technology driven by most advanced technology. It's a Tricolab GmbH open. Oh, I see. So this is a kind of advertisement. The title of the topic, the latest research that I found is $38 trillion in damages each year. World economy already committed to income reduction of 19% due to climate change. Date, this is the latest 17 April 2024. Source, Potsdam Institute for Climate Impact Research or PIK. Summary, even if CO2 emissions were to be drastically cut down starting today, the world economy is already committed to an income reduction of 19% until 2050. Due to climate change, a new study finds these damages are 6 times larger than the mitigation costs needed to limit global warming to 2 degrees. Based on empirical data from more than 1,600 regions worldwide over the past 40 years, scientists assessed future impacts to changing climatic conditions on economic growth and their persistence. The full story, even if CO2 emissions were to be drastically cut down starting today, the world economy is already committed to an income reduction of 19% until 2050. Due to climate change, a new study published in Nature finds these damages are 6 times larger than the mitigation costs needed to limit global warming to 2 degrees. Based on empirical data from more than 1,600 regions worldwide over the past 40 years, scientists at the Potsdam Institute for Climate Impact Research, or PIK, assess future impacts of changing climatic conditions on economic growth and their persistence. I read it twice. Strong income reduction are projected for the majority of regions, including North America and Europe, with South Asia and Africa being most strongly affected. These are caused by the impact of climate change on various aspects that are relevant for economic growth, such as agricultural yields, labor productivity, or infrastructure, says PIK scientist and first author of the study Maximilian Koch. Overall, global annual damages are estimated to be at $38 trillion, with a likely range of 19 till $59 trillion in 2050. These damages mainly result from rising temperatures, but also from changes in rainfall and temperature variability. Accounting for other weather extremes such as storms or wildfires could further raise them. Huge economic costs also for the United States and European Union. Our analysis shows that climate change will cause massive economic damages within the next 25 years in almost all countries around the world. Also, in highly developed ones such as Germany, France, and the United States, says peak scientist Leonie Wenz, who led the study. These near-term damages are a result of our past emissions. We will need more adaptation efforts if we want to avoid at least some of them, and we have to cut down our emissions drastically and immediately. If not, economic losses will become even bigger in the second half of this century, amounting to up to 60% on global average by 2100. This clearly shows that protecting our climate is much cheaper than not doing so, and that is without even considering non-economic impacts such as loss of life or biodiversity. To date, global projection of economic damages caused by climate change typically focus on national impacts from average annual temperatures over long time horizons. By including the latest empirical findings from climate impacts on economic growth in more than 1,600 subnational regions worldwide over the past 40 years, and by focusing on the next 26 years, the researchers were able to project subnational damages from temperature and rainfall changes in great detail across time and space, all the while reducing the large uncertainties associated with long-term projections. So the conclusion is the scientists combine empirical models with state-of-the-art climate simulations, or CMIP6. Importantly, they also assessed how persistently climate impacts have affected the economy in the past and took this into account as well. I think that's all.